John Deaton, who is a well-known advocate for XRP and a cryptocurrency lawyer, has divulged some essential information regarding the conditions that must be met before the price of XRP may significantly increase from its current level of approximately 6 cents. What exactly is it that he wants those who possess XRP to know? First, let's look into it. The climb of Bitcoin, according to Deaton, acts as a stimulant for the growth of other cryptocurrencies such as XRP. XRP has not yet achieved independence from Bitcoin. He makes it clear that regardless of how hard you or anybody else tries to disprove it, it is a fact whatever you do. Following the revelation that Deaton is also in possession of Bitcoin, a fervent supporter of XRP expressed their displeasure, which brought about this proclamation. Deaton's humorous remark provided much needed comedy in the midst of the rising concern, even though it did not satisfy every XRP holder. Because of the interaction that took place between Shelton and Deaton, the ongoing debate regarding the relative value of the various digital assets that are part of the Bitcoin ecosystem has been brought to light. The significance of digital assets is discussed in this article. John Deaton's current emphasis on promoting Bitcoin rather than XRP has been met with disapproval by Peter Shelton and XRP users. Peter has expressed his discontent with this. According to Shelton, this change demonstrates a lack of respect for the XRP army, which should be expected from someone who has made major investments in XRP investment. This stance was contested by Deaton, who stated that the increasing trajectory of XRP is intimately tied to the upward trend of Bitcoin and that it is not disrespectful to acknowledge the significance of Bitcoin's ascension. After some time had passed, he expressed his disapproval of both XRP and Bitcoin minimalism. The value of XRP continues to rise in spite of the allegation made by Deaton regarding the connection between XRP and Bitcoin. In recent times, there's been an upward movement in the price of XRP. The price has gone up by 5 cents in the past day, reaching 65 cents. Despite this, there is still a significant similarity between this minuscule gain and Bitcoin's current surge past $40,000 since it was last seen. The overall effect of Bitcoin's rise will be beneficial to XRP. However, the comment made by Deaton serves as a cautionary note that the performance of Bitcoin continues to have a substantial impact on alternative cryptocurrencies such as XRP. In the event that you are an owner of XRP and are hoping for a substantial price increase, you might also wish to begin supporting Bitcoin. This is the conclusion that can be drawn from the situation. In addition to supposition, there is more to it than that. According to statements made by financial institutions, the value of XRP must reach at least $10,000. Further evidence that this is the case is the fact that the Federal Reserve has given its approval for the use of XRP in international transactions that are in accordance with the ISO standard. XRP is required to be utilized in worldwide financial activities in order to comply with this standard, and we have all of the documentation and evidence that supports this requirement available for your review. It is anticipated that the Federal Reserve would continue to strengthen its global commitment to quantitative easing activities. This expansion is supported by a multitude of trustworthy sources, one of which being an analysis written by Edward Vanina that was found by an easy search on Google. Ripple XRP is going to be adopted by the Federal Reserves as a prominent worldwide payment system from this point forward. According to a research conducted by Farina, the Federal Reserve intends to implement XRP for use in international financial transactions. He provides a recommendation regarding a potential buyback, which has the potential to significantly increase the value of XRP on the market. The price of XRP has the potential to skyrocket to an incredible $559 since it is on the verge of surpassing Bitcoin. The framework for a future with a high value for XRP is being established as the components come together. There is a rapid succession of occurrences that is not restricted to the Federal Reserve of the United States. It is more accurately described as a global movement that has power players such as HSBC and a great number of other banks joining the fray. Ripple's recent success in collaborating with Medico and HSBC is just the beginning of new opportunities for the company. For the time being, the XRP army is keeping a watchful lookout for potential massive partnerships in the banking industry. HSBC has a revolutionary desire to migrate all of their payment processes to the XRP ledger, and it is vital that this intention be brought to individuals' attention. CP and Ripple are being cited by JP Morgan as potential players in the process of unlocking the $120 billion worth of value that is trapped in cross-border payments. CRP and Ripple were included in a research that was published by JP Morgan a large global financial services organization which discussed the possibility of unlocking $120 billion worth of value in international payment. Notably, the paper attempted to provide more information regarding the ways in which banks could utilize digital currencies issued by central banks for business objectives. It was brought to the attention of JP Morgan that multinational firms transfer around $23.05 trillion over international borders every year. The company made the observation that this value accounted for around 25% of the total GDP of the world. However, in order to execute these huge transactions, multinational corporations rely on cross-border payment systems that are lacking in terms of cost efficiency, speed, and transparency. In addition, JP Morgan stated that these suboptimal processes result in significant annual transaction expenses amounting to $120 billion. Additionally, it was mentioned that the system results in additional costs associated with the conversion of foreign currency, having liquidity that is trapped and having settlements that are delayed. Efforts to solve the problem of international payment include Ripple and XRP. In the meanwhile, JP Morgan observed that a number of private sector firms, including as Ripple, Swift, and the Chaos Group, have made steps to overcome the difficulties associated with cross-border settlement and delays. With regard to the Chaos Group, the study mentioned that it possesses a multi-currency foreign exchange net that is designed to eliminate settlement opportunities. Unfortunately, the system only supports 18 different currencies, and there are major obstacles to overcome in order to add more. In addition to this, the report underlined the fact that Swift had built a system to improve the transparency of international payments and to reduce the amount of time required for processing. On the other hand, it was brought to everyone's attention that Swift is still dependent on the outmoded correspondent banking system that involves a number of intermediaries. Because of this, the difficulties associated with stranded liquidity and settlement risk continue to exist. On the other side, JP Morgan acknowledged the real-time nature of Ripple's infrastructure for cross-border payments, which makes use of XRP as a settlement instrument because of its real-time nature. Specifically, it pointed to the inherent volatility of cryptocurrencies as the problem with Ripple's solution. According to the statement, high volatility of XRP leading to limited willingness from banks in using it to facilitate payments was described as the reason for this. Furthermore, as a consequence of this, JP Morgan came to the conclusion that the efforts of numerous private sector firms to address the difficulties associated with international payments have only been partially successful. Again, after a month of falling liquidity, the following is the amount of Binance XRP holdings that have been lost as a result of the stringent regulatory crackdown that was implemented on Binance. The XRP reserve on the platform has decreased by 1.14% in just 1 month, resulting in a significant decrease in liquidity. Although there has been a decrease in the amount of XRP reserve that Binance has presented from 1 month to the next, the trading platform is still in a position to fulfill any and all withdrawal requests that are submitted by its users at any moment.